Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Anthony Pizzoferrato. I am a documentary photographer from the United States. I've been living on and off here in Armenia for around 4 years now, and I have a deep love and passion for the culture and the history and the people of this place. And I want to share that all with all of you. So if you're interested in history or culture or just some monuments or the food scene or the coffee scene here in Armenia, you've came to the right place, and I hope you enjoy the experience. Let's get back to the video. For today's vlog, I'm going to take you to one of my favorite places here in Yerevan, known as Victory Park, also known as Haktanak Park by locals here. And construction began in the late 1930s. And it was originally known as Arabkir City Park. Arabkir is a district in northern part of Yerevan, the capital of the Armenian Soviet Socialist Republic at that time. After the Great Patriotic War, also known as World War II, the park was then renamed to Victory Park to commemorate the victory over Nazi Germany by the Soviet Union. Victory Park was opened on the 29th of November 1950, and it was to commemorate the 30th anniversary of Armenia becoming part of the Soviet Union. The Great Patriotic War was between the 22nd of June 1941 to the 9th of May 1945. Now some scholars, they say it went on until the 11th of May 1945, and this is due to the Prague Offensive. The Patriotic War is also a term used to describe the Russian resistance against the French invasion during the War of 1812. Mother Armenia, also known as Mother Armenia, holds a lot of significance here in Armenia. First of all, she represents the strength and courage of Armenian women who took up arms to fight alongside their husbands with clashes against Turkish and Kurdish troops. She represents the personification of Armenian women, specifically peace through strength. Mother Armenia was modeled after a woman named Zhenya Muradyan. I believe she was a teacher. She was 17 years old, and the designer of Mother Armenia, Ara Harutyunyan, he met her in a store, and he, I guess, really liked her, and he wanted to use her for Mother Armenia. Before Mother Armenia, there was actually a 17-meter high copper statue of Joseph Stalin, believe it or not. The 29th of November 1950, and this was to mark the 30th anniversary of the Sovietization, or Armenia becoming part of the Soviet Union. In 1962, the copper statue of Joseph Stalin was actually removed, and in the process, one soldier was killed and several others were injured. In 1967, this current monument or statue that stands today was erected, and it was designed by Ara Harutyunyan, and it was constructed by Rafayel Israyelyan. She stands 22 meters high and is made out of hammered copper. She stands on top of this basalt pedestal here, which I mentioned before was constructed by Rafayel Israyelyan. This is the tomb of the unknown soldier, and it was opened up on the 9th of May 1985 along with the Heroes Alley, and it was to mark the 40th anniversary of the victory during World War II. Every year on the 9th of May, thousands of Armenians come to this location here, and they lay flowers and wreaths like you see right here to commemorate the Armenian martyrs who lost their lives during World War II. Below Mother Armenia here is a museum which was opened in 1970, and it was dedicated to Armenia's role during the Great Patriotic War. In 1995, this museum was turned into a military museum by the Ministry of Defense. Today, a large part of the museum is dedicated to the Nagorno-Karabakh War, which took place between 1988 to 1994. On display, you can see personal belongings, weapons, and other articles related to that war. These are some of the military trophies that you can see here at Victory Park. This is an S-75 surface-to-air missile system. This is a small amusement park here at Victory Park, and you can find a variety of different kinds of rides, including this Ferris wheel. Actually, there's two of them, and I've never been on either of them before, surprisingly, and I've been to this place many, many times. In 1959, this restaurant was opened. It's called Arabkir, which means stork in Armenian, and it was created by Rafayel Israyelyan. As you can see now, it's an abandoned location. However, it had a prime view of Yerevan and also Mount Ararat. This is the Peace Monument, which was constructed in 1977. So during the height of the Soviet Union, and you can tell by the architecture here. This is Aravik Artificial Lake, Arav meaning sun in Armenian, and it was designed by Hovhannes Hakobyan and completed in 1961. This is the Afghan War Memorial, which is dedicated to those who served in the war between 1979 and 1989. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope it was educational for all of you. You learned something from it. And go ahead and comment down below what you liked the most or what you learned from this video. I'm kind of curious to hear what you all have to say. And as always, go ahead and comment down below, give it a like, subscribe, share with your friends, and hope to see you guys in the next video. And until then, take care. Peace.